Hello, this is the luckiest maths teacher in the world. Thank you so much for tuning into this video in which we will graph a trigonometric function involving changes to both the amplitude and the period. So let's graph this function here. It's taken y equals sine x and applied 3 transformations. So firstly, this minus 2 shifts it down. So remember that number by which we shift up or down gives us the mean position. So the mean position of this graph will be along here at y equals minus 2. So that's the first transformation. Second transformation, we have changed the amplitude to 4. So it's going to go up to 2 and down to minus 6. And the third transformation, we've changed the period. So if we have 120 in front of the x, that means the period is 360 divided by that number. The period here is 3. The cycle is going to repeat every time we go across 3 on the x-axis. Okay, so let's start graphing it. So we start with the mean position of minus 2. Remember, sine always starts at its mean position. If you don't know that, that's okay. You could substitute in x equals 0. You'd get y equals 4 times 0 minus 2. That's minus 2. So the graph is going to start here at minus 2 along the y-axis. So then we note that normally what happens is sine goes up and reaches its peak at 90 degrees. But that's a problem here because of this 120. Where is it going to first reach its peak? So what we want to do to reach its peak, we want that in here to be 90. So if 120x is equal to 90, x is equal to 90 over 120 or 3/4, 0.75. If I substitute x is 0.75 here, I will get sine of 90. So at x equals 3/4, this will reach its maximum. So if x equals 3/4 is about here, so its maximum is going to be up at this point here too. Because the amplitude is 4, the distance from the mean position to the maximum is 4. So that's where it reaches its maximum. Now, because the period here we decided was 3, it will next reach its maximum not at 3/4 but at 3 3/4. So it'll reach its maximum about over here. That's where it will reach to again. So if you know about the sine graph, you know that it'll reach its minimum halfway between here, between 3/4 and 3 3/4. So halfway between there is about 2.25, which is here. So at 2.25, this will go down to a minimum down here. So as we said before, the period of 3, so if it reaches its minimum at 2.25, it will next reach its minimum over here at about 5.25. So just keep going until you have enough points. Remember, if you're stuck and this talk of minimums and maximums is hard, remember you can substitute any of these points, any of these x values into the equation. They won't give you nice numbers here necessarily, but you can do that if you're stuck. But we know because the sine graph goes up and down, it's going to go up like this, then it's going to come down, reach its minimum, go up again, and then reach its minimum like that. And of course, because the cycle length is 3, every 3 units, it's going to come back to its mean position. So it's going to turn around and come back to its mean position at 6. So this one here should be 3. Sorry, my drawing isn't perfect. So that is the graph done. So you can see there is one full cycle here up to x is 3, and then a second full cycle here up to x is 6. That's why the period is 3. The amplitude is 4, so the distance from the mean position to the maximum is 4. We've also gone from mean position to minimum is 4. So what we can do, what we did, it was easiest to find the first peak by just figuring out what value of x gave us our first peak. Then we could find the second peak using the period, and in between the two peaks was the minimum, and we could find the second minimum, and that's all we needed to graph. All right, thank you so much for tuning into this video. This has been the luckiest maths teacher in the world. Have a great day.